What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're checking out the new song by LOONA called Not Friends. In the teaser reaction, you guys mentioned that this isn't an official subunit of LOONA, just like maybe a side project or something like that with this producer Ryan Jhun, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So anyway, it's still LOONA content. It's still under the LOONA banner. I don't know if it follows the LOONA lore or not. You guys will have to tell me that, but let's check it out. Okay, right off the bat, guitars, guns. Ooh, the logo on the bullet. She is so beautiful. Okay. Nice vibe. Nice melody. Whoa. Interesting. The tone is really interesting. Hey, let's pause here. So that was the hook. It's kind of got the same vibe all the way through. And I'm wondering, because there's no subtitles in this yet, so we're kind of just left to decipher with the few English words that we hear what the song's about. Obviously, it's called Not Friends, and we're killing everyone. But I don't think it's about that. But the interesting thing is that everything feels subdued. Like you have that guitar come in, just kind of not really monotone, but it feels monotone. And the voices are doing the same thing. They're just same. There's no high notes in this, in other words, even in the background vocals and the harmonies, which is really interesting. Let's go back and hear this again. I thought it was just when that 808 kicked in and it kind of dropped down. But then when it got bigger, when HeeJin took over, it still stayed the same, even though it got bigger. That high note, I was almost about to attempt that high note. I'm not going to. That high note is the highest note we've heard so far. Right here. And even that isn't high. Especially when you're thinking about something like this, where vocally they could do something really, really interesting and make this deeper and more beautiful, but they're not. It's just all, they're going for a tone. And let's see if we can figure out why or what the reason is for that. So, all right, let's go back to where we were and let's continue. Okay, so she mentioned love. Like here, it's just monotone. Same tone. And we're just killing everyone. I'm looking great doing it. Yeah, everything has that same tone as that guitar. Yeah, it's interesting. No high notes at all. Interesting. I need to find another word for interesting because I say that a lot, but it really is interesting. There's also no ad-libs in the back. You could go crazy with this with some high ad-libs. Some nice runs. They're not doing any of that. Let's hear what the bridge is. No bridge. Okay. Okay, little demon voice out of nowhere. This song feels here, let's pause here because there's really no good place to pause. This song is interesting. Like I said, the way they're being held back, and I say that in the sense of there's no high notes. There's nothing. I mean, they could really go crazy on this vocally because we know how talented they are, but there's none of that. They're just subdued a little bit, holding that line as far as the tone is concerned. And this song, honestly, when I listen to the parts, because it sounds like one, I think about it like this. It sounds like a run-on sentence, right? Just a long sentence with no periods, no nothing. It's just one long sentence made up of multiple sentences. It feels like this is a setup. Like this feels like an intro track to an album, right? So you put this at the beginning. It's kind of like setting a tone, but you don't know where they're going. And like, what is this about? It's like, okay, they sound good, but what is it doing? What are we doing? And then it's, it's like, it feels like it's a setup for something else. Interesting. Okay, let's go back.
Just trying to kiss ya. 내 손짓에 넌 숨이 막혀. 이 감정 뭐야 사랑일까?
And the thing is, they do everything so well that even though they're not adding high notes and ad-libs and stuff, we don't notice it because they sound great doing this too, you know? Yeah, that's an interesting tone they chose. Whoa. Okay. That's creepy. And then a wolf howl. Or is it a werewolf howl? Okay, this kind of, and it said to be continued, so I'm assuming with that wolf howl, October would seem fitting. What really, okay, so at the end of that, there was a whistle, a creepy whistle. Somebody's whistling that melody that they were singing this whole time. And it was very, like I said, creepy. And it feels like now it makes sense. Like, we're writing a song together, and I'm like, okay, here, I have this melody. And I whistle the melody. Then you build a song out of that. They did a really good job of that creepy vibe and that monotone just and that's what makes it creepy, is that it's a monotone whistle, turning that into a song, and now they have harmonies and everything building that same tone. The song doesn't feel creepy in itself, but it's just that monotone vibe. And I guess I was right. As far as the to be continued, this feels like a setup because the song itself isn't doing anything amazing. Yes, they sound great. The instrumental sounds great. The production's awesome. But the song itself isn't doing anything amazing. It's just, I don't want to say strange because it's not strange. That has a negative connotation. I don't mean strange. It's just that it's just super interesting because of the melodies that, or not melodies, the harmonies that they chose. Okay, so I guess we're gonna see. I mean, they're shooting everything up. Are we gonna start shooting not vampires, but werewolves and stuff? I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'm here for it, and we'll be here for part 2, whatever that is. So, all right, really enjoyed that. This is Playlist. The song itself, it's cool. I'll have to give it some more listens to really like vibe to it. And when I'm not like examining it, just turning it up and just listening to it and having it part of my day. So we'll see how it hits after that. But they sounded great, and it was nice to hear something new from them. So anyway, if you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace.